Walking here in Arizona on a Friday afternoon, 116 degrees. I can't help but think about fishing on Delavan Lake a few weeks ago. We had a great time catching a mixed bag of bass and northern pike and some panfish mixed in there, a few walleyes. But yeah, it was an epic week back home, fishing my home lake, catching fish with some great people. I have a short little video here fishing with a couple of my guide clients, Michael and Jordan, and we had a great time fishing together. We've known each other nearly 20 years, but it was a great minnow bite that day. We were out there fishing big sucker minnows on our floats, and yeah, enjoy the short video. Oh, that's a nice one. Yeah, there we go. Nice.
Ready?
Yep. Feeding the fish the bobber. He's just sitting there with it. That's probably a largemouth. That's what they do.
Looking good though,
Yeah,
right?
see, he's swimming away with it.
Ready?
I'd give him a little more time. Make sure he's got a hook in him.
Hey Jordan, I'm gonna now set that hook.
You got him?
Yes, sir.
It was actually a pretty simple setup what we were using for fishing large minnows for these fish that particular day. We were using about an 8-foot Shakespeare ugly stick, about a medium heavyweight rod. You could probably get away with a medium weight spinning rod, and we had that paired with a 4000 or a 40 series reel, and using big game braid, about 20-pound for the main line. On the business end, we were using a Lindy Big Fish slider, which is a larger slip bobber. Works perfectly for fishing larger, shiners or big sucker minnows. And the minnows we were using were about 6 inches long or so. On the business end, below the slip float, we tied on a barrel swivel and a 20-pound fluorocarbon leader with about a size 1 finesse circle hook. I like using rubber core sinkers. I think we were using about a 3/8 ounce weight to keep the minnow down, but we wanted to keep the minnow above the weeds. The time of year we were fishing was early June, so a lot of the fish were still up on the weed line. The water temps were still in the mid to high 60s, so a lot of these fish were up, pretty close to shore. I would say close to shore, but a lot of these fish we were just fishing off the end of docks in the pier pilings, things like that. And the whole strategy was to keep the minnow out of the weeds, but to keep the minnow swimming in the strike zone for these fish where they were. Unfortunately, I have all my pike gear back in Wisconsin, but at some point in the future, I'll put together a YouTube short and go through how to set up for fishing, for pike, bass, with big minnows under a slip float. Nice. Jordan's got a fish on.
For the first time ever. Wait, I'm gonna cross somebody's line. I'll go back under.
Yeah.
Ready guide service. This is what you get. Go ahead. Triple Lindy.
Did a nice little flip for you.
Nice, okay.
Another one. Does it feel good?
Pretty good. He's active. That's why it's so confusing. You know what I mean? He came at us. John, it's all you, man, with the photos. I can land mine. Jordan's going to need help because it's gigantic. Double! Give him a micrometer. Double! Whoa! Oh, he's not done yet. At once like this.
Double-headed.
In one net.
Pike and a bass.